A devoted Maple Grove father, a proud Minneapolis police officer, and a man who looked at life as an opportunity to make a difference in others' lives. Thousands of people filed into Maple Grove High School Tuesday to honor the life of fallen officer Jamal Mitchell. Those thousands included families and officers from throughout Minnesota. Crystal Police Sergeant Jake Albers was among those attending the funeral. He says it was important for him to show support for Mitchell's family. He also says the losses have been too many too soon.
It's hard. It's hard to see, a fallen, brother, sister like this. It's hard to see the family. It's really, it puts into perspective how important life is.
Albers says many other Crystal officers are taking Minneapolis calls so those officers can honor their fallen colleague. He's exactly the type of officer we need more of. It's a theme heard throughout the service for Officer Jamal Mitchell. Kevin Miller has more.
Words cannot express the emotions that I had when I found out that there was a fallen Minneapolis police officer.
It was sometimes difficult to find words for the shared grief.
Jamal was the epitome of being courageous and compassionate in this profession.
But no one struggled to call Jamal Mitchell a model police officer.
Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell represented all that is good about the men and women of the Minneapolis Police Department and about police officers around this state and around this country.
We collectively agree that this was Jamal's purpose, to reach down and pick you up.
The 36-year-old Maple Grove resident left behind a fiancé and 4 children. Mitchell's fellow officer described him as a doting father.
Jamal lived for his family. Jamal loved them unconditionally. Jamal never missed an event for his kids, to include plays, dance recitals, birthdays. He did all of this on top of working a good amount of overtime.
Mitchell was also called a thoughtful friend.
How do you describe a man like Jamal without sounding sincere? I mean, he was always happy with that Colgate smile.
But more than anything else, Mitchell was described as a hero.
Officer Jamal Mitchell, badge number 4819, the hero that the city of Minneapolis needed. Outstanding job, sir, until we meet again.
Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Mitchell's service concluded with a procession from the service to the airport. Reporter Emily Haugen was along the route and shares how families in Maple Grove came out to show support.
Delane, I'm here in Maple Grove where neighbors are lining 93rd Avenue here in town in support of Officer Jamal Mitchell and his family. The route is lined with flags and people, and they're really supporters of all ages, coming from both near and far, and they're waving flags and showing signs. Many of these people here are calling for police support.
That's why I'm here. We have to support the Blue, we have to support the police, emergency response, the fire department, because it's important for our state, our community, our country.
Well, the procession here in Maple Grove is lengthy. It's made up of both Minneapolis police officers and hundreds of officers from other departments around the state. They all have their lights on in a show of support of Mitchell and his family. In Maple Grove, this is Emily Haugen for CCX.
Thanks, Emily. If you'd like to support Officer Mitchell's family, a donation fund is set up. We'll share a link at ccxmedia.org. In other news, we're learning details of the separation agreement involving the city of Osseo and its former city administrator. According to the agreement, the city paid Riley Graham's 10 months of salary, or more than $126,000, to settle any legal compensation claims. The former administrator also got more than $92,000 for his paid time off balance. Graham's resigned after a 2-hour closed-door performance review back in April. There's a new local restaurant now open for fans of seafood and sushi. In Takeout Tuesday, Ellie Tulkey takes us to a venue in Brooklyn Park that aims to deliver a fresh experience of East Asian cuisine.
So it's so exciting for me to get this open.
In a space that was once home to Baker Square, a new hot pot and sushi restaurant called the U-Pin Hot Pot has finally rolled into town.
And we saw there's a good opportunity here, it's good market and good population, and people always looking for the hot pot and sushi this area. That's why we come in here.
Sean Lin says he wants the restaurant to bring the community together and introduce them to a new style of eating, rooting from Chinese traditions.
Oh, hot pot, we never try it, so we want to try it. That's why we come here and then try to introducing a new island, new style of the eating. Oh, I like that.
With 30 years of experience, Sean Lin is no restaurant rookie. He also owns sushi and Chinese places in Champlin and Bloomington. But this is his first hot pot focused establishment.
Everybody enjoy their food, enjoy this new style, new food, you know, they so exciting. And I'm so excited too.
And excitement is exactly what fills the pot.
We have 8 kind of soup base.
You choose a preferred soup base, pick out your favorite sauce, and order whatever you want to cook right in front of you. They'll even have a robot bring it out to your table. Sean Lin says this is a tradition that brings family and friends together without their food going cold.
When the steam coming out from the hot pot and you feel the harmony and then, you know, together with the friend, family, and then you feel, you know, so warm. That's what tradition of the hot pot culture is.
In Brooklyn Park, Ellie Tolke, CCX News.
The restaurant owner says customers can expect to see new food items added to the menu every couple of weeks.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.